Hi everyone, it's Len Ciccio from Upper Manhattan in Inwood Park, and I wanted to share this is my latest piece that I've done, and it's a geometrical design pattern, but there's a little story behind it that I want to share with you. When I was 16, 17 years old, hi Kimberly, you made it, great. When I was 16, 17 years old, I was very influenced by a type of art that was called Art Nouveau. And Art Nouveau had to do with the flowing line, the curvature. It was influenced by William Morris, I think in the 19th century, and Toulouse-Lautrec. But also, very interesting, very influenced by Japanese and Celtic art. And I want to show you, I have not posted this on my site at all because I was like 17 years old when I did this, but I just want to show you this theme of the flowing line and how it's advanced with my latest work. So I started doing a series of fairy tales, and one of them was on Rapunzel in black and white. And I didn't really know how to draw the human figure. I didn't take any courses. I was like 17 years old. But what I did was, you can see the influence of the Art Nouveau. This is Rapunzel's mother and father discussing him climbing over the wall to the witch's castle to get a certain herb that she really craved for in her diet. So you can see the lines, again, forget about the human form, but you can see the lines and the artwork. That's all very Art Nouveau. And that's what I was really focusing on here, was the actual designing that I did. This was the castle of the witch. Again, remember, I'm 17 years old, so have a little mercy here. All in black and white, which I really loved black and white. So I started looking at Aubrey Beardsley, who did all this Art Nouveau. Now, the funny thing about these two pieces, I don't know if you can see it on here, but there's a signature that's right on here. When I was a teenager, I would never sign my artwork, but guess who did? My mom. So whenever I was done, she would take my work and she would sign my name on it in script. It was funny anyway. But those two, when I was 17 years old, that advanced to this. And this was when I was 18 years old. And you can see the whole piece here. This is the backyard, it's the garden that we had in Smithtown, Long Island. And I just was sitting in the back, and there was a bird bath, and there were the trees. And again, it's that Art Nouveau influence of the flowing line in everything that I'm doing here. You can see that. And you know what? At the time, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just developing my technique and my art, so I was experimenting. But I think the experiment went pretty well. So that was when I was 18 years old. Then, just recently, I just started doing some small little sketches, small things. So these were the small things that I did. See? Again, black and white, simple, just a flowing line that I was trying to get in there. The same thing with this one here. So you can see that. Well, like 9 by 8 small things. Well, those started developing into this. This is this past, 2020 that I did this. And I still ride the subways a lot. So I took the idea of the subways and the patterns, and I was a textile designer. And again, that whole theme of the flowing line that never left me. It always stayed with me all my life. There was something about that I just found so powerful and really almost like creational in how it approached. See all the details and the tiles there I did, all that. So I just finished this one. And Kimberly, I know you've been waiting. It's going to come on right now. This is the last piece that I just recently finished. So I'm going to show you the whole thing here. This is the whole thing. And I get closer. So you see again, it's the curve. It's that line, that flowing line that's there throughout my work. And you can see that in the patterns. And what I did last night was I went on the internet and I looked up Celtic art and Celtic designs. And that's when I realized that all my life back as a teenager with the Art Nouveau, I could definitely see the influence that Celtic art had on the Art Nouveau movement. You can see that. So this is the whole thing when I get back here. And I'm really excited now because I want to, we get the other piece up here, you can see that. There's just a lot going on. And I'm going to probably go back to it and touch it up also. But I'm really proud of this piece. So I'm really excited that now I went online, like I said last night, and I just, I had 13 or 14 of these Celtic art designs and patterns that were absolutely amazing to me. So I'm going to start experimenting and start drawing small and see what I can do and how it's going to be very interesting to see how that is going to take my artwork to another level where I'm combining the Art Nouveau with the Celtic art, with Native American, Asian, Aztec, and the textile design patterns. And I think I can come up with something different. I like to do different. So thank you for your patience in letting me show you this kind of a short evolution of my art. And this piece will be on my site probably like in another 2 weeks or so. So thank you very much, Kimberly and Folk Artkey. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.